Hello, everyone. Welcome to the US immigration news. For the millions of people waiting for their employment-based and family-based green cards, the monthly Visa Bulletin is a key update. It gives them an idea of when they might finally get their long-awaited green cards. Earlier in January, the February 2025 Visa Bulletin was released. And since then, a lot has changed in the United States. New President Donald Trump has released a series of executive orders, so we have a better sense of what's coming up in the next few months. The US State Department has said they'll continue moving the cutoff dates slowly at the start of fiscal year 2025, just like they did in fiscal year 2024. They also mentioned that fewer employment-based visa numbers will be available this year, which could mean more delays for applicants. If you are interested in this topic, please stay tuned until the end of the video. If you are liking this video, please hit the bell button, subscribe, and like it so that you may get updates straight to your smartphone. So what can we expect in the March 2025 Visa Bulletin? Let's break it down. Let's look at family-based categories first. The backlog in family-based immigration continues to be a significant hurdle, with limited progress expected across most categories. Unfortunately, for many applicants, there will be little to no forward movement in the March 2025 Visa Bulletin. Here's what we anticipate for each category. F1, unmarried, adult sons and daughters of U.S. citizens. Applicants from Mexico, the Philippines, and all other countries are unlikely to see any movement in their priority dates. The backlog remains substantial and no significant progress is expected. F2A, spouses and minor, unmarried sons and daughters of LPRs. For applicants from Mexico and all other countries, there will be little to no movement in this category. The high demand continues to create delays, making it a slow-moving process for many families. F2B, unmarried adult sons and daughters of LPRs. Similar to other categories, applicants from Mexico, the Philippines, and all other countries will likely experience no movement in their priority dates. The demand remains high, and wait times continue to be lengthy. F3, married adult sons and daughters of U.S. citizens. Those applying under this category from Mexico, the Philippines, and all other countries should not expect any forward movement. The backlog persists, making this one of the slower-moving, family-based immigration pathways. F4, brothers and sisters of U.S. citizens. Applicants from Mexico, India, the Philippines, and all other countries will also face little to no movement. This category continues to experience long delays, with priority dates remaining stagnant. In summary, family-based immigration continues to face significant challenges, with minimal changes expected in the upcoming Visa Bulletin. Why so much delay? The primary reason for these stagnant dates is the limited annual cap on family-sponsored green cards and YASI per-country limits, which disproportionately affect high-demand countries like India, Mexico, and the Philippines. The backlog continues to grow as demand far exceeds the number of available green cards each year. Now let's look at employment-based categories. March 2025 Visa Bulletin. Prediction. Employment-based immigration is encountering its own set of difficulties, with some categories expected to experience retrogression due to overwhelming demand. This means that instead of progressing forward, visa availability in certain categories may actually move backward, increasing wait times for many applicants. According to the U.S. State Department, the high demand in the employment second preference, EB2, and third preference, EB3, categories is likely to result in a retrogression of the worldwide final action dates, affecting applicants globally, including those from Mexico and the Philippines. For many who are hoping for forward movement in their visa process, this could mean additional delays and longer waiting periods. Why is retrogression likely to happen? The employment-based immigration system operates under strict annual numerical limits, meaning only a set number of visas can be issued each year. High demand from countries like India and China has placed extra strain on these categories, causing significant delays. Additionally, in fiscal year 2025, fewer employment-based visa numbers will be available, further reducing the number of approvals and extending wait times for many applicants. This combination of factors makes it clear that employment-based immigration will continue to be a challenging process in the months ahead. If we look at the category-wise EB1, priority workers, the EB1 category, which includes individuals with extraordinary abilities, outstanding professors and researchers, and multinational executives or managers, is expected to see slight progress in March 2025. For applicants from India, there will be a small advancement of approximately 1 to 2 weeks in priority dates. Similarly, applicants from China can also expect a modest forward movement of around 1 to 2 weeks. However, for applicants from all other countries, there will be little to no movement, meaning that priority dates will likely remain unchanged. EB2, members of the professions holding advanced degrees. The Prunch EB2 category, which applies to individuals with advanced degrees or exceptional abilities in their fields, and will see some minor advancements for certain applicants, while others will experience significant delays. For those from India, there will be a slight forward movement of about 2 to 3 weeks. Applicants from China can expect a similar advancement of 2 to 3 weeks in their priority dates. However, for applicants from all other countries, retrogression is expected. This means that instead of moving forward, visa availability in this category may actually move us backward, causing further delays in the immigration process. EB3, skilled workers and professionals. For skilled workers and professionals applying under the EB3 category, which includes qualified workers with at least 2 years of experience, professionals with bachelor's degrees, and certain other workers, the situation closely mirrors that of EB2. Applicants from India will see a moderate advancement of around 2 to 3 weeks in priority dates. Similarly, those from China can expect a forward movement of about 2 to 3 weeks. Unfortunately, for applicants from all other countries, retrogression is anticipated, meaning that instead of progress, there will be backward movement in priority dates, further increasing wait times for green card processing. While there is some positive movement in certain categories, many applicants will continue to face significant delays in their employment-based immigration journey. The demand for green cards remains high, and with fewer available visa numbers in fiscal year 2025, retrogression is expected to impact many applicants across various categories. One of the biggest reasons for the prolonged delays in the immigration process is the 7% per country cap. This rule restricts the number of green cards that can be issued to individuals from any single country in a given year, regardless of demand. As a result, countries with high numbers of applicants, such as India, China, Mexico, and the Philippines, face extreme backlogs, forcing many applicants to wait years, sometimes even decades, before they can obtain permanent residency. How this impacts different applicants. When U.S. citizens sponsor their siblings for a green card, the wait time is already over 15 years for most applicants. However, for individuals from Mexico, this waiting period can extend up to 22 years, making family reunification a distant dream. In the employment-based immigration system, the backlog is especially severe for Indian nationals. As of June 2023, more than 1.2 million Indian applicants were stuck in the green card backlog, facing uncertain and lengthy wait times, despite being highly skilled professionals contributing to the U.S. economy. Without meaningful legislative reforms, these backlogs will only continue to grow, leaving thousands of applicants stuck in a state of temporary visa limbo for years, unable to fully settle in the U.S. while waiting for their turn in an overburdened system. What can applicants do? Given the persistent backlogs and slow movement in both family-based and employment-based categories, applicants should consider alternative options. First, they can explore the possibility of adjustment of status, AOS, versus consular processing. If the applicant is already in the United States, adjusting their status could be a more practical and efficient option compared to going through consular processing abroad. Second, applicants might want to consider the EB-5 investor visas. This category continues to be one of the few available pathways with shorter wait times for certain applicants who have the financial means to invest in a qualifying U.S. business. Additionally, it is important to monitor Visa Bulletin updates closely. Given the volatile nature of visa movements, staying informed through the monthly updates is essential to tracking any potential opportunities. Finally, consulting an immigration attorney is a wise decision, considering the complexities of the immigration process. Professional guidance can assist applicants in effectively strategizing their applications, ensuring the best possible chances for success. So, in conclusion, the March 2025 Visa Bulletin will likely bring minimal movement in family-based categories and continued retrogression in employment-based categories. While some minor advancements are expected for EB-1 and EB-2 applicants from India and China, worldwide retrogression in EB-2 and EB-3 could affect many applicants. The green card backlog remains a significant challenge, particularly for Indian and Chinese nationals, who face decades-long waits in some categories. Without significant immigration reforms, these delays will persist, making it increasingly difficult for individuals and families to secure permanent residency in the U.S. That's all we have for this bulletin. The U.S. Immigration News Channel provides all necessary visa information and procedures for your U.S. immigration journey. It is important to understand the United States immigration processing steps, visa application requirements, processing times, forms, fees, and more. We will continue to provide all information about U.S. visitor visas, such as B1 and B2, work visas, such as L1A, L1B, and H1B, student visas, green cards, immigrant visas, EB1, EB2, EB3, EB4, and EB5, and family immigrant visas. Thank you for visiting us today, and we'll see you in the next video. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, Please subscribe to the channel for more US immigration update videos.